Hello everyone, good morning. Myself Muralidhar Reddy. I'm a DevOps consultant and solution architect. Now we are going to discussing about working with M command. Let's see the demo so that you will get some idea. So here we already written the documentation in day 4 working with M command. You can have a look this documentation. We can see the demo as well. First we can understand what is M command. M is nothing but yellow dog, updater, modifier. M command is a powerful package management tool. Using this M command, right, we can able to install, update, remove. We can search any packages in operating system in Linux. Especially this particular M command, it will work Red Hat, CentOS, Fedora, and also Amazon Linux. And here you may ask question, Murli, in case if you are using Ubuntu, what is the command will be used? Alternate. We can use apt get command. In CentOS, Fedora, Red Hat, and Amazon Linux will be use the M command only. Now what we can do, we can use that M related command to see the demo so that you will get some idea. So here I already log into the server. So now what I'm going to do, I need to install the Git. How do we install? So for that one, you can use M install because we are going to install, right? That's why you have to give the install. And then here you need to provide the package name. What is the package name? Example, I'm going to install the Git, right? You can give that M install Git, enter. Now here you can see that installing Git, and also is there any dependencies also it will be installed. Here you have to remember, guys, when you are installing using M command, if you are installing specific package, if you have any dependencies this particular specific package, those dependencies also it will be download. Okay, here you can see that it is installing Git and 2.47.11, and here you can see that installing dependencies. These are the dependencies for this particular main package. Understand, right? And here it is asking yes or no. Y means yes. It means it will be installed. D means N means no. It won't be installed. So it will be cancelled. If I give Y, right? If you see here, if I give Y, it is installing the specific Git and also the specific dependencies as well. If you see here, Git is installed and also different dependencies also install. Understand, right? Now, how do we check whether it is installed or not? For that one, we can give git -version, git -version, and here you can see that git version, it is installed. Okay. Any questions here? Installation part clear, right? Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to install again HTTPD package as well. Let's see. Yum install HTTPD. If you see here, yum install HTTPD. HTTPD is one of the package. Okay. Now you can enter. If you see here, HTTPD installing along with if you have any dependencies also, all the dependencies it is going to be installed. And here you can see that Y means N, yes, N means no. Okay. And also, right, if you are trying to do in Amazon Linux too, right, it will be showcase the D as well. D means download. Now here, whatever I'm going to install the M install HTTPD, whatever I'm going to install it, right? Here it is asking yes or no option. That is fine. Now here, if I give Y, it will be installed. But I don't want to be give every time Y. Okay, I wanted to give command. So it is automatically considered as a Y, and then it need to be installed. Then what you can do, first I'm giving here, and you can give capital N or small n, anything is fine. Just I'm giving capital small n. Here it is showing that operation aborted because we have cancelled that particular one. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to install it again. M install HTTPD. I'm giving that -y. -y is nothing but it will give it won't be asked any yes or no option. It is directly install the specific package. Again, I'm repeating, guys. M install package name. If you give Y, right, it won't ask yes or no option. Directly it will be considered as a yes, and it will be install the specific package. In our case, it is HTTPD. Now you can enter here. Now here you can see that it is not asking any yes or no option. It is already considered as a yes. -y means now it is install the packages. Any questions this one? Okay. Now you understood, right? How do we install specific package? Example, Git, HTTPD, and also usually will be install the tree command, Java using M command only will be installed. Okay, this part is clear. What is the next command? I wanted to uninstall it. I wanted to uninstall it. How do we do? Usually in Windows, right? In case if you want to be uninstalled, what you can do, you can go ahead and you can right click and you can uninstall, right? But similarly, if you want to be do it in Linux, right? What you can do, here you can give it yum remove command. You have to use the yum remove, and here you need to provide that specific uh, specific package. Here you have to remember, guys, if you give git, it will be only uninstall the git, but if you have any dependencies also needs to be uninstalled, right? Now what you can do, you can give yum remove git star. It means git related everything, it will be delete. Now you can enter here. If you see here, here it is deleting that particular git, and also those specific dependencies also, it is going to be uninstalled. It is going to be uninstalled. Remove means it will going to be uninstalled. And here also it is asking yes or no option. If you give y, it is uninstall. If you see here, it is uninstall the specific package related example. We uninstall the git. Understand, right? Any questions? Uninstallation is completed. Installation is completed. Now I need to check, is there any packages update came? Okay, for that one, what you can do, you can type it here, m check-update. Check-update. If you use this command, right, if you have any packages came for update, right, here it will be displayed. Currently, we don't have any packages available for update. Okay, in Windows, right, usually if you go here, Windows updates, yeah, check for updates. Yeah, here you can see the check for updates, right? Here it will be display, right? Here it will be display like if you have any packages, it will be display for update. Similarly, if you use this particular m check update, it will display. If you have any packages needs to be update, here it will be display that one. And next one, right? If you want to be update all the packages. Now, how do we do? For that one, you can give it here m update. If you use this m update command, what will happen? It will be update the all the packages. If you have any, whenever we use m check-update, right, it will be displays few of the packages. So those packages, if you want to be update directly all the packages, you can use m update command. When you use that m update command, it will be update all. It will be update all the packages. But remember, don't use m update command. The reason, right, sometimes if you are using in real time, if you are using m update command, but your applications are running on one of the version, but when you use that m update, it may be install the latest version, it may break your applications. That's why be careful when you are doing m update command. Depends on our use cases only, we need to be do that one. Clear, right? Fine. Now I need to check what are the packages were installed in this particular server. How do we do? For that one, you can give it m list. If you give that m list command, what will happen? It will be display the all the packages, whatever packages is available in this particular EC2 instance, it will be displayed. Similarly, in our case, we can check it right in Windows. So what are the softwares we have installed? Similarly, in Linux also, if you want to be checked, what are the packages installed, you can check it here. And also you can use this particular one as well, mlist install. Example, I'm giving that httpd. Now this command also, it will be display this particular whatever install one http install or not, we can verify this one. Here using mlist install, and then you can give the http, that is the package name, and here it is displaying we already installed, right? That's why it is showing that installed one. Clear, right? Any question this one? Fine, super. Now this part is clear, and also I'm going to show you, I want to check specific package information. And before going to showcase the specific package information, and also we have one more option. You can use mlist, you can use the grep command, and you can search with this particular one. Example, in this particular mlist command, it will be display all the packages, whatever installed in this particular EC2 instance. Now what I'm going to do, mlist pipeline grep command, and here we are giving that httpd, this particular package. Now you can enter, and here you can see that whatever it will start with httpd, right? Everything is displaying. Here you can see that this particular httpd version install. Okay, 2.4.62-1, it is installed. Understand, right? Fine, clear. This part also you are understood. Now I need to check specific package information. How do we do? For that one, you can give it minfo, and here you can give it httpd, minfo httpd. Now you can enter here, and here you can see that what is the name, what is the version, when it was released, what is the architecture, what is the size of the particular one, everything it will be displayed. Before going to install it, right? You can also check it using minfo command. You can verify this particular information. Any questions now? Any questions now? Now you can, if you want to be search a specific package also, we can search using that particular search command. Let me show you search. Example, I'm searching that HTTPD. If you see here, I'm searching HTTPD related information, it will be displayed. It means this particular command, HTTPD I have mentioned, right? Using command, you can install the HTTPD. Example, what I'm going to do, I'm going to use search Jenkins. If example, I'm telling guys, SERCH, HTTPD. Sorry, Java, Jenkins. If you see here, I'm giving that search command Jenkins. If you give that search command specific package, right? If you are not able to find that particular one, it means you can't install using command directly. You have to be installed RPM, some other Jenkins related one, then repo related one, then you can use command to install it. By default, we don't have any package related to Jenkins. That's why it is showing that no matches found. Now you can, again, I'm going to show you search, and here I'm giving that example, I'm giving that Git. If you give the Git, right, here it is giving that Git related information, because I can use command to install the Git, but I can't install directly command to install the Jenkins. Understand, right? That is a major thing. Any questions now? Next, final one, right? Here you can see that history command. If you use that history command, it will be display history, and you can enter. Here it will be display what are the commands we have used. Here we used the remove command, install git, command, everything, right? It is displaying. Here you can see that action also, whether it is install, removed, install. Understand, right? Any questions now? So this part is clear. Now here you may ask question, Murli, you are using command, how it is installing the specific packages, where it is coming from. So you have to remember in Amazon Linux, related, right? You can go to the etc, okay, repos.d. If you see here, etc directory, we have a repos.d directory. Now you can enter, and here you can see that Amazon Linux.repo, kernel -linux live path.report. These are the two we have. When you run this install git install httpd command, it will be read from this particular one. If you open this repo, right, here we have a base URL. Here you can see that specific URL we have. Go up a little bit. Yeah, if you see here, Amazon Linux, we are using Amazon Linux 2023 server. That's why it is. And here you can see the specific mirror path, everything. This is the GPG key, everything. So when you run this particular one, okay, packages, right, it will be read from this particular dot repo, and then the particular from there, right, it will be installed. But if you have the packages, if it doesn't exist, example Jenkins, it won't be available. It is not available in the repo. Then what you have to do, you need to be install the Jenkins related dot repo file first, and then you can use install command, so that when you use install Jenkins, it will be read from this particular, it will come to this etc repo.d directory. There we will be having that Jenkins dot repo file. It will be read from there, and it will be install the Jenkins. So these are one of the most important, guys, especially when you use related command, it will be go here. If doesn't exist in this particular existing dot repos, okay, then you have to be install the specific package related repo, and then when you use that install Jenkins example, it will be installed. It will read from here inside the m.repos.d. It will be downloaded. Any questions now? So this is one of the most important, guys. In real time also, we always use the M related command. Example, when you're doing the patching, we always use the M update command. If you want to be install a Git, if you want to be install the HTTPD, if you want to be install the tree command, we always use the M command only. This is one of the most important, we frequently will be used. Okay, if you are not ever M related command, very difficult to manage day-to-day activities related to DevOps. As a DevOps engineer, very difficult to manage day-to-day activities. Understand, right? Any questions now? Now we are going to discussing about working with RPM command. Let's see the demo so that you will get some idea. So here we have a DevOps 0 to hero day 4. I already written the documentation working with RPM command. So we can see the demo so that you will get some idea. So here, if you remember earlier, we already discussed M command. M command also, using M command, we can install the packages. Similarly, RPM command also, we can, using RPM command, we can install the packages. What exactly RPM? RPM is nothing but Red Hat Package Manager. Is a package manager utility used for managing .rpm packages. Whatever extension with the .rpm, right? If you want to be managed, right, we can use this particular RPM command. So especially for this RHCLO, CentOS, Red Hat, and also other RPM-based Linux distributions. Example, Amazon Linux 2, Amazon Linux 2023. There also we can use this particular RPM command. Understand, right? And here major difference between M command and RPM, right? M command, if you use M command, if you are installing any package, it will be installed automatically. If you require any dependencies, it will be installed. But when it comes to the RPM command, right, it won't be installed, it won't be installed. It won't be resolved dependencies automatically. What you have to do, you need to be install that if required any dependencies. So that is a major difference. Now we can see that practically like commands so that we'll get some idea. So first thing, right, if you want to be install the package, what you can do, you can use RPM -IVH. I is nothing but install, V is nothing but verbose, H is nothing but hash code. Okay. On second. So H is nothing but hash marks. It will be displayed that in detail, like what is going on. Everything will be displayed in the taskbar. Okay, clear, right? Fine. But here I'm going to, first we need to be download the particular .rpm. So for that one, right, I'm going to take the PMM client. So PMM client, using this particular PMM client, we can download first and then we can use RPM related command. Remember, you can try anything. Example, I'm going to showcase that Percona related monitoring one. So here you can type it in Google, PMM client downloads. Here you can see the software downloads. Now here you can click this one. And if you come down little bit, here you can see that Percona monitoring and management. And here you can see that we have two products, PMM3 and PMM2. Now I'm selecting that PMM3. And here you can see the version of that particular PMM3. And here we have a 3.0.0 and 3.1.0. First, what I'm going to do, I'm going to download the 3.0.0, select this one. And here, platform, we have to be select either we can select Amazon, this particular Linux 9 or Linux 8, anything is fine. In my case, I'm going to select this particular Linux 9. And here you can see that RPM extension. Remember, don't install, don't download the AR archive. You have to download this particular one. What is this? PMM client to this particular one. How do we download this particular one? Go here, download option, right click, copy link address. Right click, copy link address. Now you can go to the server. I already in the server. And here you can see that currently I'm in the OPT directory. I'm going to download this particular one. Right click, you can paste this one. And here you have to be remove this one unnecessary thing. Just you have to be keep it until .rpm. If you see here, until .rpm, remaining you have to remove that. Now you can enter. Now here you can see that this particular downloads.percona.com downloads folder, the particular one, it is going to be installed the specific version, that is 3.0.0-7, the specific version it is going to be installed. And here you can see that it is connected and we are getting the 200 response, and also it is downloaded the specific one. And here you can give LL command. Now if you can go here, LL command. Here you can see that .rpm install. Now what we can do, using RPM command, we can install this particular software. How do we do? For that one, you can go here, RPM -IVH. I is nothing but interactive, I is nothing but install, V is nothing but verbose, H is nothing but hash marks. It means it will be display the verbose. I mean, it will be display that particular one. In fact, it will be display the percentage, how much percentage is going on, everything. Okay. Now here you can see that PMM, and you can type the tab. It is automatically fill it. Now you can enter. If you see here, here you are seeing that particular percentage, right? Here you saw that particular percentage, right? Because of this particular H only. If you give the H, it will be display how much percentage it is going on, everything. It will be displayed. And here, if you see here we have installed the particular PMM client, that is 3.0.0-7, this specific version we have installed. Okay, awesome. Now, what is the next step? Whether it is installed or not, we need to be verified, right? In Linux, right? In using m command, we can use mlist command. But when it comes to that RPM command, how do we verify? For that one, you can give it RPM-QA. QA is nothing but query all. Now, if you give it RPM-QA, if you enter this one, it will be display all the packages, whatever we have installed the packages, right? It will be displayed here. But in my case, I wanted to see only specific package. Then how can we do? For that one, you can give it here RPM-QA pipeline grep command, and it will be such for it will grab the particular from whatever you are getting that RPM-QA, right? And here I am giving that HTTPD. What I am giving here? HTTPD. Now we can enter here. Now if you see here you can see that HTTPD related, it is installed. And also now I'm checking, in our case, we are checking that PMM, right? Now we can give the PMM, and here you can see that PMM client also install. Understand, right? I have showcased that how do we install, and also I have showcased that how do we check whether it is installed or not using RPM-QA. QA is nothing but query all. Any questions now here? Any questions? Okay, super. Now what is the next one? How do we upgrade the specific version? How do we upgrade the specific version? So for that one, right, what you can do, you need to first here we have a 3.0.0. Now what you can do, you can go to that particular website. I'm going to download. Here you can select that 3.1.0. Earlier we have installed that 3.0.0. Now I'm going to install that 3.1.0. It means I'm going to upgrade the particular one. So now you can select this particular one, and here you need to select that operating system, CentOS, Oracle, Linux 9 or Linux 8, anything you can select. Here you can select this particular one, and here we have the dot RPM, that is 3.1.0 related one. Now you can copy link address, copy link this one, and then you can go here, and here I'm giving the wget command. I'm going to download the particular one. Just remove this unnecessary one. Just you need to be installed till .rpm only. Now you can enter. Now if you see here, it is downloading. Total 75 MB. It is going to be download this particular one. Okay. Wait for a few seconds so that you will get some idea. Now you can go here. 1 second. Now you can clear this one, and here you can see, sorry. Now here you can see that it is downloaded that the particular 3.1.0. Now earlier we have installed 3.0.0. Now I need to upgrade to 3.1.0 using RPM command. How do we do? For that one, RPM-U capital. U means upgrade, V means verbose, it will be displayed that what is going on, and H means hash marks, it will be displayed how much percentage is completed, it will be displayed that hash marks. Okay, and here you can give it, and here I'm going to give it PMM, and then here I'm giving that 3.1.0. Now you can enter. When you enter this one, right, what will happen? It will be upgrade from 3.0.0 to 3.1.0. That is the one thing. Okay. Now it will be uninstall. It will be, now if you see here, it is updating. Okay. Now it is updating this particular one, that is 3.1.0, and it is completed 50%, and remaining 50%, it is cleaning up the particular one. Whatever existing older version, right? It is uninstalled. Now we can verify whether it is installed or not. Whether it is installed or not, we can verify it. Okay. Now for that one, RPM-QA query all grep command, and here you can give it. What is the particular one we need to give it? And here I'm giving the PMM. Now you can enter, and here you can see that. Now here you can see that 3.1.0 it is installed. Earlier it was 3.0.0. Now it is upgraded to 3.1.0. Clear, right? This is the process of installing, upgrading, querying. Now I need to uninstall it. How do we do? For that one, RPM, usually in M command we can use M remove command, right? But similarly, in RPM command, we can give EV, erase. V means verbose. Okay, E means erase. It will be delete that particular one. Now here you need to give this particular the particular package name. And now I have given that particular one. If you see here, RPM-EV, E means erase, V means verbose. Now you can enter. It will be display whether it is removed or not. If you see here, it is removed the particular one from the particular PMM-agent.service, and it is deleted this particular one. Okay. Now you can check it whether it is deleted or not. I'm giving again RPM-QA pipeline grep, and here I'm giving that PMM. Sorry, PMM. Now you can enter. If you see here, you are not able to get it because this particular PMM we were uninstalled that particular one using RPM-EV command. Clear, right? Any questions here? Now few more commands also available. One thing is, in case if you want to be installed without dependencies. Without dependencies, I need to be installed. No dips. If you use this particular command, right? What will happen? It will be install that without dependencies. Example, I'm going to run this particular command. Now here you can go with. If you see here, RPM-IVH, no dips. Okay. Now you can enter. Now if you see here, no dips, it is not supporting. That's why it is throwing error. 1 second. RPM-no dips. Header. Okay, fine. You understood, right? But usually we won't use this particular command. You can ignore that one also. And also, in case if you want to be check it, if you want to be check any dependencies for this particular RPM package without without installing, before going to install, right? If you want to be check anything, right? You can give it. Q means query. P means it will be display the all the list capability of this particular package provider. R means it will be display the which package dependencies we have. Here you can see, guys, Q means query all. P means it will be display the package list capabilities this package providers, and also R means it will be display the particular dependencies for this particular package. Now just we can try this one also, but this one also we won't be use it, just for understanding purpose. Just can go here, enter. Now here you can see that this command is not working. Okay, fine. QP, 1 second. So if you see here, when I run this RPM-QPR, so here it is giving this warning related to this particular one. Okay. If you have any dependencies also, everything it will be displayed here. So you understood, right? Remember, these two might not be used. This particular without dependencies and also check dependencies for this particular two, we may not be used, but in interview level, they may ask question. That's why I have covered. Again, I'm repeating, guys. QPR, Q is nothing but query package. P is nothing but we need to specify the particular RPM package file, and R is nothing but it will be display the dependencies. Whatever dependencies this particular package, right? It will be displayed. But in our case, if I use this particular one, here it is giving that warning, that particular, and also here it is display the specific one. Clear, right? Fine. This part is clear. And here you have to remember one thing, guys. RPM, as I said earlier, we always use, if we have any .rpm extension, we can use that RPM command to install the packages. And here we have another advantage as well. Now you can go here. Now just I'm checking here, -QA grep command, and first I'm checking whether it is installed or not. Okay, PMM. If you see here, earlier we have deleted. That's why when I use this RPM-QA query or grep command, I'm trying to search that PMM whether it is installed or not. It is giving that empty means it is not installed. So similarly, even though if it is .rpm extension, guys, we can use m command to install it. How do we do? Here you can give it m install. Okay. Now here you can give that. First, I'm going to give this particular one. Here you can see that m install. I have given that .rpm extension. Now we can enter. If you see here, it is going to be installed that particular PMM client. That is the specific version. Now what I'm going to do? You can give Y. Now it is going to be installed the package related to PMM client. Understand, right? Any questions? You can use RPM command to install it, or even if it is a .rpm extension, you can use m command to install the .rpm. Clear, right? Now fine. Now in case currently we have installed, right? Now I'm going to check it, mlist grep PMM. Now you can enter. If you see here, I use mlist grep PMM. It is install the PMM client. Okay, super. Now we have installed, that is fine. Now currently the version is 3.0.0. Now I need to upgrade. How do we do? For that one, you can use m upgrade command. M upgrade. Okay, and then here you can give it this particular PMM client 3.1.0 version. Now you can enter. Now if you see here, it is going to be upgrade. It is going to be upgrade to 3.1.0. Again, I'm repeating, guys. When you use this upgrade command, it will be upgrade from 3.0 to 3.1. Now you can give the while, and here you can see that it is going to be do that running transactions. That is fine. It is upgrading. If you see here, it is upgrading to 3.1.0. and then cleaning up. It is deleted the older version as well. Now here you can see that the upgrade version is 3.1.0. Understand that? Using M upgrade also, we can upgrade the version, or you can use RPM-UVH also, you can upgrade the version. Okay, you can use anything, but highly recommend in real time also, even though it is .rpm extension, we always use the M command to install the packages instead of RPM command. But you may ask question, Murli, then why you have covered that RPM command? RPM usually in real time, in intro level, they may ask question like, have you worked on RPM commands? Are you aware of RPM? What is IBH, UVH? How do we delete? How do we query that particular packages are installed or not using RPM? Okay, how do we check the dependencies? Without dependencies, how do we check it? Everything you can. They may ask questions, so you should be aware of. But again, I'm telling guys, we always use the M command only instead of RPM. Any questions? So these are one of the most important in interview level, especially RPM related, but we may not be using real time RPM. We always use the M command only, but still interview level, most important question, most important. Any questions now? Now we are going to discussing about working with find command. Let's say the demo so that you will get some idea. So here we have a GitHub repository, day 4. I already written the documentation as well. Okay. So first we can understand what is find command. So if you want to find out any file or directory inside the server, you can use find command, especially for Linux. If you want to find out anything, you can use the find command. So now I already log into the server. So now I'm going to here, and here you can see that here you can give it LL, and here you can see that Suresh, Muni, Murlis, there are multiple files or directories. And also I have created a Suresh directory in the different location, OPT, temp directory. Okay. Now what you can do using find command, we can find out wherever is available the Suresh file or Suresh directory. So for that one, what you can do, now you can go here, find command, / means it will be search entire server. Enter my Linux server, it will be search. And then here I'm giving that hyphen name, hyphen name. And then here I'm giving that Suresh. If you see here, I'm giving that find / hyphen name, and I'm giving here Suresh file or directory. I want to find out whether it is file or directory, doesn't matter. I need to find out that with Suresh, where exactly which locations Suresh file or directory is available. Now you can enter. If you see here, it is available in the where this mail Suresh directory, and also here you can see the home Suresh, and OPT also we have, and also root directory also we have a Suresh file or directory. Understand, right? Again, I'm repeating, / means it will be search entire server. But I don't want to search entire server. I'm aware of a specific path. I need to search in that particular specific path only. How do we do? For that one, here you can give it find / example. I'm aware of my files or directories available, but I'm not sure where exactly subdirectories or subfiles where exactly available. So then what you can do, you can use find command /opt hyphen name, and then here you can give it Suresh. Now you can enter hyphen name, guys. Hyphen name, and then here you can enter. Now if you see here, now here it will be display only OPT inside the OPT directory. Whatever we have given that file or directory this particular name, it is displayed. And again, I'm repeating, when I use the /, it is displayed everything, all the locations with this particular Suresh. Okay, but when I use the /opt, it is displayed only for this particular OPT. Understand, right? Because I'm searching only OPT directory. Here you have to remember, in case if you aware specific directory inside the directory only, I need to check it. highly recommend try to mention that particular directory instead of searching in the slash, because if you give the slash, right, it needs to be review or enter system, that particular server, it will be grep and it will be display here. Okay, but if you are aware, you can give it. Now I need to check current directory. If you see here, currently I'm in the root directory. I need to check that current directory if we have any Suresh file or directory. Now what I'm going to do, I'm giving here find dot means current directory hyphen name, and then here I'm giving that Suresh. Now you can enter here. Now it is displayed current directory. Dot means current directory. We have a Suresh file. That's why it is displayed that Suresh only. Dot means if you want to be check current directory, okay, it will be displayed here. Current directory means this particular root directory. If you have any subdirectory subfiles also, there also it will be checked this particular Suresh related one. Now it is displayed. Okay, awesome. Now what I wanted to do, right? Here I have given the Suresh, but if you go and check it, right, if you go and check it in the OPT directory, okay, here we have a Suresh directory, okay, Suresh file. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to check it temp directory, /temp directory. Here you can see that we have a Suresh directory, S is a capital. Okay, now what I'm going to do, I need to display whether it is capital letter or small letter, doesn't matter. I need to display all the with the specific name, whatever we are giving. Example, I'm going to give it find slash, it will be such entire server hyphen iname. I is nothing but ignore case sensitive. Whether you are giving capital letter or small letter, doesn't matter. If you see here, I have given that Suresh is small letter, but in temp directory we have a directory is S is capital, right, Suresh. So that one also it will be displayed because we gave that hyphen I. Hyphen I is nothing but ignore case sensitive. Now you can enter here. Now, if you see here you can see that in the ECT we have a Suresh, S is capital, and temp directory also we have this one. Everything we can able to, it will be display everything. Whether it is small or capital, doesn't matter. If it is matched with this particular one, it will be displayed. Okay. Now I understood. Now what I'm going to do here, here we have a Suresh, right? But I'm not aware of full name, but I know only SU. Remaining I'm not aware. So how do we find out that particular one? Understand, right? In Suresh file, I'm aware of only SU. I forgot the remaining words, letters. Okay. Then how do we find out? So remaining letters, how do we find out? For that one, find slash hyphen iname. Now you can give it SU star. If you give the SU star, right? Anything start with SU, it will be star means anything, right? It will be displayed. Example, if you enter here, right? It is displayed SU star means Suresh. Here it is displayed everything. Understand, right? If you are not aware full name, if you want to be find out if you are aware of only specific name, now you can give it SU star, it will be displayed. Now here one more thing. In Suresh, right, I'm aware of only RE, before name, after letters I'm not aware. How do we find out that one? So for that particular one, find slash iname. Okay, iname double quotation, and here you can give it RE star, sorry, and before also you can give the star. If you see here, find slash hyphen iname star RE star. It means any start with anything start, that is fine. RE after anything, it will be displayed. Now you can enter. If you see here, there are a lot of things. The reason RE, right? If you go and check it here, wherever it is applicable RE, it will be displayed. If you see here, RE before P we have, after LUD we have. Understand, right? That's why it will be displayed. If you are not aware, if you only aware of specific name, for that one also you can give double quotation star before a star, and then you can give letter or word and star, it will be display specific one. Understand, right? It will display the both files and directories. Now here one more thing. Here we have a in root directory we have a Suresh file, but when go to the temp directory we have a directory. Okay, now what I wanted to do, right? I wanted to display the only files, only directories. How do we do? First, I'm going to check it here. Find slash hyphen iname, and here I'm giving that Suresh. Now what will happen, right? It is displayed both directories and files. In etc we have a directory or file. Temp directory we have this one, and everything home directory we have a directory, and OPT we have a file. Root we have a file. But I wanted to display only files instead of directories and files. I wanted to display only files. How do we do? For that one, we can give find slash hyphen iname. first you have to give that hyphen type, and here you have to give the f is nothing but file, guys. Find slash hyphen type f, we have to give it, and I name, because I need to give it ignore case sensitive, and here I'm giving that Suresh. Again I'm repeating, find slash hyphen type f means it will be display only files with this particular name. Whatever you have given that particular name, it will be displayed. If you see here, earlier it is displayed as home directory, also temp directory. But if you see here, when I use this hyphen type f, it is not displaying that OPT directory, sorry, home directory and also temp directory, because temp directory Suresh and home directory Suresh both are capital, both are directories. That's why it is not displayed, because here we mention only I need to display I required only files. That's why it is displayed here. Understand, right? Fine. Now I need to display only directories. How do we do? Find slash hyphen type. Now here you can give D. D is nothing but directory, guys. D is nothing but directory. And then here you can give it hyphen I name Suresh. Now what will happen? Ignore cases too. Whether it is capital letter or small letter Suresh doesn't matter. It will be displayed, but it will be display only directories. It will be display only directories. Now you can enter here. Here you can see the temp directory. We have a Suresh inside the temp. We have it Suresh is the directory, and also home also we have a Suresh is the directory. That's why it is display the particular one. Again, I'm repeating, find slash hyphen type day hyphen I name Suresh. Understand, right? Fine, clear. So this is the process of displaying. This is the process of find out the particular files or directories in the specific directory or entire path you can. So, and also if you want to be test, I already showcased, right? If you have any .txt file extensions, also you can do that. Example, in OPT directory, if you go here, I'm going to that OPT directory. Okay. And here you can see that we have aws.txt, devops.txt, k8s.txt. Now I need to find out only .txt files. What you can do, find slash opt. I'm aware of this one, and iname, and then double quotation. And then here you can give star.txt. Anything .txt, it will be displayed. Here it will be displayed devops.txt, aws.txt, k8s.txt. Inside the OPT also we have a challenge.txt, license.txt. Everything it is displayed here. Understand, right? This is the process of find outing specific extensions as well. And also in case if you want to find out the specific files, empty file, you can use find command. Inside the root directory, it will be display -f, -type. F is a file, empty. It will be display only empty file. Now you can go here, and you can run this one. And then here you can see that it will be display any empty file. Here we have M file is empty, M6 also empty, Suresh also it is empty only. So that's why it is displayed that specific files only, guys. These are the files. That too, if you have any empty files, it is displayed. Similarly, here same thing, you can give the D. D means directories. If you have any empty directories, right, it will be displayed. Here you can enter, and here it is displaying that logs directory we have empty, work directory we have empty, and this particular PS also we have a empty directory. This one also we can find out. So this is the one of the most important in real time, especially example, you are working one of the project. So there your team member, he or she written that code and save that code in the somewhere in server level, but she is not able to recollect that path, but she knows that file name. So your team member informed, hey, this is the file name, example, java.txt, okay, devops.sh, something, any automation.sh file name. So then what you can do, instead of searching, go on every path, right? What you can do, you can use find command /iname, and then you can give the file name so that it will be displayed where exactly that particular file is available. Instead of checking individually, go to the each and every directory, subdirectories and verify, you can use the find command. Find is especially very most important, guys, in interview level also. And in interview level, they may ask question this type of thing. Hey Murli, I have written, one of my team member written, I created a file, they written that shell script, but we forgot it where exactly we have saved, but we are aware of that the file name. But how do we find out? You can tell them like we can use find command to find out the particular file or directory, whatever if you have any case sensitive also, you can use -inm. Always recommended when you are searching, -i you can give it. -i you can give it because sometimes, right, if you may give that Suresh, S is capital, but you are trying with the Suresh is small letter. If you are not giving -i, it will be display like an empty. So it is not, it won't be displayed because it is not matching, right? That's why always recommend, please try to give -i when you are using the find command. Any questions now? If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me via LinkedIn, Instagram, Telegram. And also we have a Tech World with Murali website. In this website, I already publish all the DevOps related courses, DevOps, AWS, Kubernetes, Terraform, logging and monitoring, AWS networking, DevOps project, Helm. Here we have a 1 month, 6 months, 1 year plans available. If you want, you can enroll here. Still, if you have any questions, feel free to comment. I will try to respond as soon as possible. Thanks for watching this video. We'll see you next.